Am I happy Slacks?
I can't tell.
I think you're angry Slacks, and I'm LGD after the last game. So I think you know we're doing okay up here. Let's see if LGD are doing better in this game than the previous one, but kind of a little bit less one-dimensional than last game, which can be both a good and a bad thing.
LGD,
but more than anything, I don't know how much to really talk about the drafts more so than, okay, you know, for LGD, you gotta feel like kind of there was something about that draft that was a little bit surprising with the order.
Oh, what would have been so bad about Marcy in this thing? Because she has a way to get away from...
She does have a way to get away as well, yeah. Oh.
Glimpse back, Starbreaker, but a lot of it's mitigated thanks to the Frost Shield coming out from Y. And it's not going to... Oh, I was going to say it's not going to lead to kill, but that is more damage than I thought. First Blood ends up going to Puppey.
Yeah.
So Secret, despite losing in the CS and the outer lanes, able to get First Blood. A nice double stun from Zayats, but the Avalanche is going to keep him in place. Spirit Siphon, and the Tree Toss is there. Jin Q gets credit for it.
Secret, I'm a little bit surprised that Ame didn't get more involved in trying to save his Lich, but I think he had creeps in the tower that he was prioritizing, and maybe the communication was Y saying, I'm fine, don't worry.
Speaking of Y,
yep.
Take some heavy damage here, but here comes the pounce from Ame. Chrysalis. It's going to be another Jingu stack coming out for Ame. Puppey basically out of mana right now.
Stuns.
Yeah, but a Starbreaker coming out. It does connect onto the Lich, but the Thunder God's Wrath finishes off 2 heroes. So nothing to say, despite being kind of a wash in the mid lane. Now has 2 kills to his name.
You needed to use it delayed.
Secret are trying to fight into this Exo. It's going to be running out relatively soon, so I'm trying to time that perfectly. Rez is going to show himself, though, as Fortification was already popped as Jin Q. You do get the D ward one way or the other, but it will be a deny. You can see, oh, nothing to say, taking a lot of damage. Actually, the Heavenly jump on the other side, and he's just dead to Nisha. Big kill for Secret as now they try to pursue. That was a rebound into a toss, which helps the Unleash a little bit here. Impale's going to connect onto one, but now Resolution has to be a little bit careful. Gets off the Dispose, and there's the Sinister Gaze you were talking about from Y. They do find the kill on the support, but Resolution falls in the end, and the Split Earth's just a millimeter off. Nisha trying to find some more value here.
Millimeter, not inch. All right, Zincusta.
Well, it was a millimeter. Inch is bigger than a millimeter. I don't know if you know that, Cinderin.
Oh, you don't know what a millimeter is.
Trivia time for you as Chrysalis hammers to the low ground. Looks like he's fine.
Yeah. Too healthy. The Lesh way at the top of the board, but then you gotta look quite far down to find the next hero for the team you're cheering for. But if you do have one hero far away of the field in this game, you do want it to be this guy.
We have the Impale. Nice setup from Resolution as well. Chrysalis with the Solar Guardian, and Faith Beyond is deleted.
Big kill.
Pick off, and obviously practice this combo a lot.
Yep.
I mean, last game they didn't have the Marcy to help out on top of that initiation. It was just the Nyx, but it still proved to be quite potent. Now Nisha and company looking to find Jin Q, but the Avalanche, nicely placed from him.
Multiple setup stuns as Dawn.
Thank you.
And yeah, I will never call you that again, trust. All right.
Zayats, he's going to be spotted.
Okay.
The Sinister Gaze is there. Resolution gets a nice stun off with his rebound. Looks like Y is mega dead as Faith Beyond coming in from the low ground with that Exorcism. Jin Q following out behind, but the Static Storm inside that kinetic field. They're going to try to focus down the DP, but she's healing so much. Now Resolution, he is getting low. The Urn Charge applied. One last little damage proc there from the Exorcism, and Faith Beyond gets credit for that.
Urn as well will now be turned into a Vessel. So this time around, LGD with the healing reduction.
Nothing to say. He's going to do a nice job of dodging, but it doesn't matter. Chrysalis still has the damage. Boundless Strike connects onto 2 as Ame has come to play, but there is the glimpse, and that's going to reset things. So
look at the net worth. So.
I mean, we've seen a lot of games in the past where Secret kind of rely on Nisha to absolutely take over, and I want to say of all the people that is good at carrying on their back, he is probably #1 on my list if I had to make one. As Zayats.
Oh, nice horsey.
Very good. Yep. But Ame is there.
That's a longer horsey.
Yeah, that's
Primal
a monkey.
Spring.
Monkey over horse, apparently. Zayats will proc down.
That was almost the name of your 2 cats.
That's right. Thank you, Cinderin.
You're welcome. For Faith Beyond here on the DP. And they also have more burst in general. Last game they had more like sustained damage with the Lone Druid, etc. But this time you have the Zeus, you have Monkey King with some decent burst, DP with the high damage at this point in time.
Yeah, but this mid-tier 1, kind of a big deal. You got to be careful of that Thunderbolt if you're Zayats for that vision. Sentry there as well. They're going to spot him. They're going to try to burst him down. Thunder God's Wrath is there as well. Looks like Puppey's going to survive. His Solar Guardian coming in now. They're going to focus all their efforts onto this Lich, and the Zeus dies as well, so nothing to say. Takes a fall. This is going to be a 3rd kill in this engagement, all for Secret, and even a buyback coming out.
They set that up so well. The Nyx does not get caught running into the sentry, eats the DP silence, resets, and just goes back in. And again, I think in this game, nothing to say with the 3 deaths on Zeus. It's just getting caught a bit too much. Also, you need to rotate the right amount of numbers. They will do a big move here once again. This time as 4, though. Trying to not break the smoke onto the Nyx. This would be a huge pick if they found Nisha, but reading this like a book and not getting caught. Getting away with that ward.
He might be the one that suffers, but again, it's going to be a support potentially. He gets off the spike carapace though. Exorcism is popped, and does that mean they want to try to go for a Roach? They're trying to take a fight. Faith Beyond finding Chrysalis, slowing him down with the Spirit Siphon, but the kinetic field blocks him off. And that might be all PSG.LGD get, and that's a big cooldown that they have to take into account now.
Oh, they might even lose their Tiny
into the
too.
Split Earth, Hammer's there as well. Down goes Tiny. Faith Beyond. He's here as well, but the Exorcism is running out. Resolution forced to fight despite the Spirit being applied to him.
Oh my God.
Big Lich ult onto 2, and PSG.LGD, despite being down in numbers at the start, end up taking this fight in spades. 3 for 1, and Nisha left along with Zayats here in the top lane.
Oh, they got insane value out of DP in that fight.
Likely want to pick off beforehand.
They're going to look for the said pick off. Wonder if they will try to get this as a level 12 gap for Faith Beyond to then go Roche. Tiny close to Dagger, by the way. XinQ went phase boots and has just been quietly farming in the top lane for the last 4 or 5 waves.
PSG.LGD, Avalanche clips Resolution, toss back into the Sinister Gaze, but Nisha's coming in with the Solar Guardian help as well. Resolution ticking out very slowly. Looks like he will fall. No, he actually gets off the stun just in time with his Unleash, dispels the Urn Charge, and XinQ looks like he's going to fall as the Chrysalis double kill comes out, but finally Resolution does fall. So a little bit of a backwards engagement, but I think Secret will be okay with this. 2 for 1.
Just kill him in the end, right? But this means Tiny is not participating in the side fight, where that Avalanche could have made a huge difference. And Resso all smiles
no, I'm
there.
not sure, but the toss, I think it was bringing him closer, but the Sinister Gaze actually stopped him before he got to the target. As we're going to see a fight here, Faith Beyond doing a lot of damage, healing up with the Spirit Siphon. Here comes the Wukong's command from Ame, trying to focus down Nisha. It's off the Bloodstone, but will that be enough? Spirit Siphon's still there. That's 2 for nothing. PSG.LGD winning this fight, and now another Avalanche. XinQ looking for a target to toss.
Oh,
Chrysalis can't get to the low ground, though. Has to walk away the old-fashioned way. Gets off the Starbreaker.
Nicely done.
Fully connects onto Ame. Silence to follow. But it looks like this is going to be the death of the position one for Secret as PSG.LGD win a big fight here in the mid-game.
Huge for them. No problem.
Secret smoking up to the enemy jungle. Faith Beyond. They see him.
Pretty far out.
Yep. Maneuvers himself to the other side. Might have missed out on the vision there. No, they saw him. Resolution with a nice rebound. Here comes the Solar Guardian as well, but the Avalanche mitigating a lot of this right now as Chrysalis focusing down XinQ for the time being as Faith Beyond looks to be dead. Just one more right click to go. So nice pick off for Secret. But Ame, next to his tier 2 tower, has to pop the BKB. Wukong's command to follow. Now there's no physical damage go through this with that BKB activated, but they can try to continue on here once this BKB ends up running out. Wise going to take the brunt of the damage now from the Starbreaker. So Secret getting everything they want. Ame, the only one left in this area, looks like he does get away safely. That would have been just a disaster for PSG.LGD, but still, Secret going to be extremely happy with what happened here.
That looked like a really ambitious dive, but it works out very well. I don't think LGD were remotely ready for this to happen. Like the way their DP gets jumped, I think the just snap reaction there from XinQ on the Tiny was really impressive. He finds the blink into a good Avalanche, but did not buy enough space. No BKB yet on the DP. Damage reduction as well. But that said, Nisha popping, or rather revealing a BKB in the coming fight could become massive for Secret here.
Yeah. LGD in the pit. Exorcism already popped. Zayats is going to spot it. The spike carapace comes out, double impale. Tiny's just dead right off the bat. And now the focus is on Ame. He goes down to the Pulse Nova. No buyback for the Monkey King as Y. He's going to get chased now by Nisha. And a huge fight for Secret. We'll see if they can go into the pit and get this Roche, but the toss back from XinQ. Avalanche is there as well. Resolution gets deleted, so maybe not with the numbers. Buyback now onto the Lich. Puppey attempting to TP out. He'll be fine.
Going for that without putting a sentry ward down in that area to protect them from this potential move, and I think it got placed now, so they do have it for the next Roche fight. It is ready against Zayats, but that definitely did catch them off guard there. Like, imagine that exact situation with the sentry. I actually think they just get the Roche.
Yep, I've got another toss back. This time it's onto Puppey. It's going to be canceled a bit here thanks to the Starbreaker, so it's a 1-for-1 on the supports. I mean, Exo's still down for a minute. Not sure if Secret will have time to try to take advantage, as we're going to see a blink now onto Nisha.
That's a dieback on XinQ, by the way.
That's true, a full minute.
Secret are getting insane value out of Zayats on the Nyx, just like in the first game. I think it's really the Carapace is causing issues. You see the Tiny there wanting to go in and just gets countered very quickly. Zayats in the right place at the right time a lot in these games.
And Resolution, I believe the Basher is on the way, so
that's
he
huge.
will do a lot of damage in these fights.
It gives him the possibility of preventing Monkey King from playing the game, right?
Oh wow!
If you do get the right setup without Wukong's command down, Marcy can beat Monkey by straight up. This is huge for Secret though. Don't think. I mean, do LGD even try
EXO
this?
is up in 5.
It's too late.
Yeah, looks like it's too late.
Awesome play call here from Secret to go for this. They know Tiny has no buyback.
Oh, they're gonna try to jump Faith Beyond. Frost Shield's gonna keep him healthy for a little longer. Pops the BKB. Do they have the physical damage to go through? But Monkey King with the balance strike. Ame comes to play. Bash applied to Resolution now, but the rebound onto the other side of the river. He'll be fine, but Nisha looks like he wants to try to fight. Gets off the Yules. Faith Beyond now on the outskirts of this fight. That is a dead Lesh, but that is just the Aegis. Exorcism still going. Zayats gets the Impale onto one, but now gonna try to turn this around onto the Monkey King. There's the Starbreaker from Chrysalis, and that is the death of Ame. 50 seconds on the deck. And PSG.LGD, they get the Aegis technically out of the hands of Secret, but it does cost them.
So you see the instant Frost Shield here makes the difference. If he dies there, this is just all over. Gets the BKB off, gets the Siphons running. Awesome 3-man stun coming in from Ame from the tree line there with that Boundless. And Rezo fortunate enough to have a good spell to get out
Every time I saw, we're going to see the Avatars come out onto Puppey. Is it going to be punished though? Chrysalis comes in with the hammer. Starbreaker's there as well, and Jinkyu dies. 45 seconds of no Tony. Going to be spotted out. The glimpse back. Looks like Y will be next. So 2 supports down in favor of Secret. Who's next? Is it going to get outpost control in the PSG.LGD jungle? Ame looking for the support, but Zayats is there to try to counteract this. Solar Guardian coming in as well. Ame pops the BKB along with Chrysalis, but Starbreaker deletes Y from the face of the map, and now they're inside Wukong's command.
No bash.
Have to get the hell out of there as Resolution looks like he's going to live. Uses the rebound to get a little bit extra distance. Zayats and company now focusing down Faith Beyond on the Death Prophet. Another valuable kill and another valuable fight for Secret.
Immediately now, no DP ults. They're actually going for a 5-man offensive smoke with Faith Beyond without his best ability. I mean, it's debatable. Maybe Spirit Siphon is his best ability, but you know.
True.
Puppey, if they want him, he's dead. They do.
Okay, Avatar. Zayats wants to come in, though. They've lost Puppey already. Does have the buyback available as the Thunder God's Wrath is there. Looks like Zayats is going to barely limp away, but no, nothing to say there to finish him off. Now, Resolution, he's taking so much damage. The rebound onto the other side of the map again. Rezo is fine. 70 seconds of no Nyx. Must have been a dieback technically. Puppey. Static Storm. Okay. Glimpse. Enough to take out Jinkyu. Very cocky play from Puppey, but it kind of works out. But again, if they get the kill, this will technically be a dieback for him. Boundless Strike, and it looks like it will be just that. But there's no Roche to get.
There's that Glimpse buff. That's not a kill without the damage. Key levels coming both sides' way.
I believe Nisha
is level 17. What the hell? Remember his start?
Yes, that's level 2 at like 7.5 minutes.
That's a good recovery. Oh, gets the Carapace!
Very good initiation, but Jinkyu is there with the Avalanche. Will it be enough? No. Nothing to say. Goes down to another member of Secret. That Starbreaker has been deleting heroes, and of course you've said it time and time again. Zayats has been setting up every single initiation.
That's Scotty. It's a really big game changer for them to get that unlocking. Yeah. It's going to help them so much against the Lesh as long as he gets to play the fight on the MK. Look how much they're covering him. It's like
Resolution with the double damage, by the way. Nothing to say is dead. And a stun onto several heroes. Now 2 dead for LGD to just start out the fight. Another Starbreaker, but now Chrysalis and company outside the Wukong's command. The glimpse back onto Faith Beyond, and he is dead. Triple kill for Resolution. There are all buybacks available for LGD, so Secret have to be a bit careful with this. And why? He's going to die inside his own base. He is the one lone member of LGD without the buyback at the moment. So 12k lead for Secret. Roche is available, and we'll see if they try to go for that before trying to push high ground.
Correct me if I'm wrong, did they set up that fight with a Rezo jump? Was he just jumped on the Zeus, right?
His rebound, I don't know about the initial one.
I think he blinked with ult on and just instantly bashed the Zeus and basically killed him 100-0 with a DD rune.
A lot of time we think about like high ground defense, but when you're going high ground yourself, it's actually not too shabby as well. Avalanche here, Wukong's command expended. Is it just for Puppey though? Looks like it is for now, as Nisha, he's perfectly fine to try to fight this out on the other side of the Wukong's command. Here comes a Solar Guardian as well. Faith Beyond is dead. Let the toss back onto Nisha, but now the Wukong's command is down. The BKB finally activate from Ami. He gets a big boundless strike. A lot of damage coming out from Nothing to Say. So they get the 2 supports in the end, but now Nothing to Say, he's the one getting pursued by Nisha. Split Earth connects. Pulse Nova continuing to go in again. The Aegis still intact for Secret. Frost Shield not going to mitigate any of that magic damage, and the Starbreaker is enough. Another death for Nothing to Say, and 2 cores dead for LGD with no buybacks.
And he just runs outside it and starts chasing heroes down. Now looking for the first lane of barracks here. Overwhelming Blink obviously will make it very easy for him to, first of all, be tanky and also set up his own stun.
And Nisha, he's level 25. Gonna get tossed back. This is something you have to be a little bit careful, but if he pops a BKB, and Jin Q is punished really hard. Split is gonna not connect thanks to BKB from Faith Beyond. That's the buyback now to Jin Q. They have to be careful because Nothing to Say is now available to fight. They're gonna try to turn this around as Resolution jumps in with his BKB, focusing down Ame, but the Wukong's command can give him so much armor as Resolution gets destroyed. 80 seconds of no mercy. Another falls for Secret as PSG.LGD showing some life here. They find 3 kills with no reciprocation.
Toss MVP.
What is their Abraser doing down there?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe someone's gonna...
all right, Jin Q deletes it. Very nice. Sure, Ame does have one.
He has it, yep.
We're smoked up.
Even after the nerfs, you can easily afford this if you go Scotty. It's something, especially we've seen Faceless Voids in the past go for as a build-up to Refresher.
Nisha, he's going to be the one that gets popped here, but pops the BKB very early. Gets off the Splitter, trying to play around it, but the Jingu's about to proc here as well. The Wukong's command is there, and Nisha has to use the Yules on himself, but he's likely just going to be left alone, and he's going to be brought down. A huge kill for LGD. There are buybacks for both remaining members here from Secret.
You really have to be on your toes against this team. Like, you have a big lead, sure, but this is the one thing that can't happen for Secret is that they find Lesh without support.
We're a bit far, it's 2K away, but Puppey, Aghanim Scepter, halfway there. That is something that can just win the game, essentially.
Yeah, he has some good setup, right? He has the Nyx. Oh, speaking of.
Yep, Solar Guardians there. Looks like Jin Q will die. 90 seconds of no Tiny here.
Never safe pushing a side lane against these two. Rewards. It's a lot harder for Zayats to find the impact.
Very synced up on those Shivas there. Faith Beyond versus Nisha, but the BKB prevents the glimpse from being used.
Rezo's thinking.
Yeah, he's going in. He gets the bash to start things out, and Faith Beyond is evaporated here. And now they're going to get the Lich on top of it. Has to buy back. And we can see that Roche is available. I'm not sure if they're aware. And this is the one with the Aghanim Scepter, which gives you that 6K net worth injection, essentially.
Dude, that's so dirty. Like, think of how tanky the Death Prophet is. 4K health with a Shiva.
You have to get Eon Discs.
Rezo literally just blinked in and killed him in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Daedalus, Unleash.
And I think when the Tiny is dead, that is their combo breaker, right? That's the thing that's been kind of like the Avalanche or the Tossback that's get the fear. When he's dead, I don't think there's anything they need to fear when going in. And this is going to be another Roche for Secret. And this is going to be Nihilism, I would assume, onto Nisha. We'll see who ends up taking the Aghanim Scepter.
They're holding it on Nyx for now. He's not used it, though. I don't have a Force Staff.
On PSG?
Yeah, that feels like an oversight to not have that item, right? I know you're playing against Glimpse, but you need some sort of way of getting out of Starbreaker, of getting out of away from Resolution.
Connects, and they're going to jump in. Solar Guardian coming in at the end, and it looks like Faith Beyond might drop inside the Wukong's command, and they have to just try to reset. Zayats is going to live thanks to the Eon Disc and just burrow his way back to full HP. Jin Q is dead as well without buyback available. Now they just wait out the Wukongs.
Oh, he got the stun
he's going to go in again with Chrysalis' Starbreaker, decimating time and time again. But there's Ame's Refresher, Wukong's command to follow. Chrysalis eats the cheese, tries to get Force Staff, but not going to live through this engagement. They did find Nisha, okay. Gets off the Yules, but instantly canceled.
Dude,
that was the neutral item.
Actually doing work.
So they got the tower, but nothing more.
Oh, they got a Zeus buyback too.
All right, he has Wind Waker, like you said. That was the Stormcraft, so he has 2 ways to dispel.
Yeah.
I thought that was like a nullifier or something, just canceling it out, but just the baby Yules. Secret continuing to pursue. Fortification is popped, and Split Earths aplenty being applied. And now they know that there's no Wukong's command. Refresher already used on Ame. Did he also pop BKB? No. So he has his second BKB now.
this is just not a safe push whatsoever with DP and especially Tiny respawning. I really like from Secret that they disengage here and doesn't have Disc, and he's still not considering it. He's eyeing up the Hex. Okay, finally, he changed his mind. So will take the defensive route here to ensure that he can at least stay alive for a moment. Faith Beyond!
Uh-oh. Inside the Static Storm. Remember, he can't use any items inside of it, and he's dead. 90 seconds of no death profit. Ame trying to get some revenge, but Resolution ends up using Rebound to the other side. Only one inside Wukong's command right now, but 3 dead for PSG.LGD. And now Ame looks to be next. The Starbreaker is coming just for him. Specialty from Secret. He has to buy back instantly. Now Resolution with the Dispose, onto Nothing to Say, has to pop the BKB himself, but this looks like it might be the beginning of the end for LGD in this upper bracket. Rebound, not proc there, but again, Chrysalis with the Starbreaker. And this is going to be several sets of racks, if not potentially GG.
Faith Beyond just disappears. It's like LGD want to access this high ground, and they're like, what hero can we send in first that can possibly survive? And he should be the choice, right?
You have
Heart, Shiva, BKB. He dies before he gets BKB off. He literally just gets killed 100-0. Even with Lich's protection, it wasn't enough.
Oh, Zayats finds Ame. This is going to be a dieback for him potentially, and it will. Double Starbreaker, GG is called, and Secret 2-0 PSG LGD, sending them to the lower bracket